The Liberals are moving forward with their plan to bring 25,000 Syrian refugees into Canada by January 1st, 2016. But they plan to house a large portion of these refugees on military bases across Canada. You know, armouries, where there are weapons vaults. Does anyone else see a problem with this? Or are we still following the grossly naive comments of our new Defense Minister, Harjit Sajjan, in suggesting we might have been able to deal with ISIS diplomatically? Why do I mention ISIS? Because statistics show that 13% of Syrian refugees identify with the group. If that's correct, that makes for 3,250 radicals entering our country. Call me an alarmist, I like to say I'm a realist. Besides, the average temperature in Syria is 18 degrees. There goes the winter jackets theory. Dr. Love also says that we need 4 hugs daily for survival, 8 for maintenance, and 12 for growth. That's a lot of hugs, and a little bit too much commitment for this girl.
Who's gonna be there when it
Let's be real, 72% of these refugees are fighting-aged males. And if that's going to be the case in Canada, wouldn't that be more like an invasion than fleeing to safety? Is Justin going to implement gender parity in this situation? 25,000 refugees in less than 2 months. Of course, the UN is overseeing the refugees coming in, but nobody writes that they're an ISIS supporter on an application. And it's crazy considering this will be the largest intake of refugees we've ever seen here in Canada. The worst part is that this is some perceived about face that the Liberal government insists on because they truly believe that Canada has a bad reputation. This isn't about the bleeding hearts, it's about global image. But if you'll remember, Canada placed first in a recent survey completed on reputation. We only need to look to Germany, Sweden, and the other countries accepting hordes of refugees. In Germany, it's been reported that 1/3 of the refugees aren't Syrian at all, and some are ISIS infiltrators. What a surprise. And Sweden has essentially become the rape capital of the world because this is what happens when migrants that treat women like second-rate citizens infiltrate a country. And rape is not the only issue. Watch these refugees riot in Greece. I'm willing to bet you haven't seen that in the mainstream media. Refugees in Europe are stealing, want money, complaining about the food and the treatment they're receiving, destroying property, and just overall trashing some of these countries with vandalism and leaving garbage everywhere. And we're giving them asylum all in the name of tolerance and the so-called bleeding hearts. Is this what Canada can expect with such a mass influx of migrants and very little time for organization? Sunny ways, my friends. For TheRebel.Media, I'm Holly Nicholas.